Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Train Sim World 4 on the updated Nahverkehr Dresden route, where today we are going to be driving from Grossenhain down to Dresden, taking this RE18 DBBR 442 Talent 2 and Deutsche Bahn regional livery. Which is one of the better German commuter trains in the game. Is there anything that I have forgotten? Uh-oh. No. Right, why are you going? Why are you going? Oh, it's because I've got the tempo mat on. Yeah, the tempo mat is basically like a speed set system. But if you haven't got full brake on, it'll take off. For some reason it applies power automatically. So right now we are at Grossenhain. Nice station. Really nice architectural design. Very German, may I say that. If you're wondering what this letter is here, it's basically a double S sound. Unlock doors. Left door's locked. Wait a minute, what? What's going on here? There we go. Alright. Prestiwitz in 4.6 kilometers, right. Power! Etc. Why is there a traction lock? Traction lock. Indirect. Oh, it's the indirect brake. I forgot to release it. Dang it. Gotta be late. Should have released that right from the start. That is so annoying. Oh, and for some reason the tempo mat has turned off. That could be it. Great start, as usual. The Talent 2 is a unique driving experience, shall we say that. Alright. Whoa! Yeah, as you can see, even when you have the combined power handle off, it'll apply maximum power in order to get up to speed. In that respect, it's like the DBBR 143, that older locomotive you get on this route. Yeah, Did you see how fast it accelerated? It immediately got to 40 kilometers an hour. If you're wondering why this thing sounds like the Talent 1 from S-Bahn Vorarlberg, that's because the Talent 1 sounds are just copied and pasted off of this. Great job, Dovetail, you're so brilliant. As it's 12:30, I don't think we'll see too much traffic on the road, but it's a great time to show it. Oh my word. You can get it up to... Come on. Go. 85... 100. If you're wondering where the horn is, it's... Where is it? It's those two buttons down there. Alright. One thing I don't like about the agricultural animals models in this game is that they're static, they don't move. Which just makes them look lifeless. Oh, tree in the way. I think out of all the routes in Train Sim World 4, this is actually the route I've played the most. If you're wondering why I'm so excited about it, is because I didn't have the Train Sim World 2 or Train Sim World 3 version of this. I was thinking about getting it. If you get the deluxe edition of Train Sim World 4, the updated version of Nahverkehr Dresden is included with that. Gosh. 80. I like how the even the German suburban commuter trains still have the tempomat or AFB speed controllers, which is it's a nice touch, and it's actually very helpful for keeping to the speed limit. I think in this game the German commuter trains are the best. There we go. I think the only complaint I have about Dresden is the lack of ground detail. Blug is what I say to that. That looks terrible. Uh-oh. There we go. Slow down. Come on, fella. Alright. So this is where I take the control from the tempo mat. Let's start. Okay. Around the turn. I like how this is a very nicely modeled train. Even if it's copied and pasted out over on a lot of routes in the game, it's still so nicely modeled that you can almost forgive it for that. Alright, come on. Okay, now we're on to the main line. For reference, this is Grossenhain up here, Dresden down here, Riesa up here. This is the fast line on the right and the slow line on the left. We're going to be going on the slow line today. The German trains in the game are just so nice to drive. Alright, Prestiwitz, and I'm probably murdering that pronunciation there. I'm so sorry if I'm doing that. Oh, whoops, I just applied the emergency brake. Dang it! I did not mean to do that. So, put it in neutral. Unlock the doors, put it in forward. Let's get some brake on. Let's get the brake on. Tempomat. Back. Turn on. For some reason, the tempomat does not want to turn back on. I'm probably just being I'm probably just being my usual self and absolutely being incompetent. But that could just be me. Oh, the server said RE18, and yet this says RE15. Door closing sounds. Alright. Next stop, Weinbühler in 11 kilometers. Brakes off. Tempomat back on. Oh, and look, it's automatically applying the power. That's helpful. Come on, up you go. There we go. I don't have any of the safeties on because German safety systems, apart from the SIFA and the Vectron, is just appalling. So here's the interior of the Talent 2. Very nicely modeled. I'd actually love to be in one of these things IRL. Look at it. It's just an overall really nice train. Shut the door. Alright, now we can get up to 120. Which I think is maybe the top speed of this thing. Alright. Increasing speed. Right. Right. Next stop, Weinbühler in platform 1 in 10 kilometers. This speed, we should be there in a few minutes. So let's have a look around this train. Usual non-functional GSMR. Pisa B controls are over here. Here's Tempomat control. Tempomat, pantograph and circuit breaker. Looks like somewhat functional screen. Yeah. And more buttons, train lights, cabin lights on. Passenger, oh, there's passenger saloon lights, okay. Cabin lights and headlights to high beams. Passenger door controls. Door ramp controls, that's interesting. Some non-functional controls over here and here. Guard buzzers, more non-functional control. Dimmers, and that's it. Brakes that this thing has, I should be able to get it stopped pretty quickly. Any other trains? See, here's the slow line. We wind around a bit. There's another Talent 1, some freight yards there. There's our stop. Is there anything at Dresden? There are literally 2 locomotives at Dresden, and that is it. There's nothing else apart from this. Looks like Talent 1 coming here. Interesting horn. Let me say that. What's this? Does this even work? No, it doesn't. Well, that's my emergency brake control. Might come in handy at some point in this trip. So we've got Weinbola. So the trip is Grossenhain, Prestiwitz, Weinbola, Kosvig, Dresden Neustadt, Dresden Mitte, and Dresden Hauptbahnhof. That's what HBF stands for. Wrong button. I think out of all the stations on the line, I think out of the whole route, I think my favorite part is definitely Dresden Hauptbahnhof itself. Very busy at rush hour, lots of trains going in and out. And I think my favorite service to do on this line is take a Vectron from Riesa to Dresden, or the other way around. Full line run on the bypass line, which is the one on right here. There are so many branches on this line. Like, you could go... This is Dresden. Dresden Airport is up here, which we don't have, even though it's promised by Dovetail Games. We've got along here, lots of stations, lots of branch lines. Lots of different places you could go. It's so fun. Like, I think Dresden is definitely one of my favorite routes in the game. Despite it just being a revamped version of an older route. Oh, in one of my future videos, I'm actually going to be taking the updated DBBR 628 in DB Red from along this route, even though it's not in timetable mode, unfortunately. Just for fun. So stay tuned for that, because that's a great train. I love it. Through this station, whatever it's called, I'm not sure what this station is. So this is a semi-express service, looks like. And you also get a mind-boggling amount of traction on this road. Like, look, right there, you've got Doppelstockwagen, cab car, and the BR146. You also get the BR-143, the BR-146, BR-143, Talent 2, Doppelstockwagen Cab Car, what else? And then you also get, you can run the 143 on passenger or freight runs. Wow, this thing stops quickly. So when I stop, it automatically turns the tempo mat off. Okay. That's annoying, but I can live with it. Similar to the Talent 1, which has a similar system. I think we might overshoot our stop a bit. I think I overestimated the braking capabilities on this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Stop! Thank you. Alright, doors. Wish we had selected door opening because I now have to shut this. Okay, this door is okay. Slightly overshot the stop there. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yes. Now into the freight side of this route, you get the BR-143, the BR-185/2, BR-185/5 MRCE, and you also get the Siemens Vectron if you have Train Sim World Deluxe Edition. Right, come on. Control R to get the tempo mat on. Come on. Come on. Next stop, Kosvig in 4.2 kilometers. Come on. Come on. We seem to be running on time. Oh, we've got a 100 limit coming up, but not in like 2 kilometers or so. Go get a fly past shot, shall we? I love me a good fly past shot. I think the only problem I have with Nahverkehr Dresden is the lack of trackside detail. Otherwise, this route is perfect. And I do mean perfect. It's one of the best routes in the game. Headlights on properly. Yes, I can. Okay. Head back on. Oh dear. Good thing this brakes pretty fast. Slowing down. One thing I love about this route is that the sheer number of services is insane. The sheer types of service. The sheer variety of the services are insane. You've got suburban commuter runs, you've got semi-express runs, you've got full express runs, you've got you've got freight runs as well. You've got a load of different types of freight runs as well. I think the only thing this route is missing is running German ICE Intercity Express high-speed services. But honestly, I don't mind. Oh, 800 meters, tempo mat off, throttle off. Let's get the speed down. I don't know what the policy for sounding your horn in Germany is. If you could tell me, please let me know in the comments section. Just 40% brake seems to be doing us really well, and we're coming in a minute early. That's great! And bullseye on the stop. Unlock the doors. So, for reference, this route came out when Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour was released back in mid-2021. I'm pretty sure about that. But then this route was layered onto Train Sim World 3 and also Train Sim World, and then when Train Sim World 4 came around, they updated Dovetail Games updated it to Train Sim World 4 standards, so dynamic weather, better rain effects, better lighting engine, all the rest of it. But oh, I forgot to increase the speed. Yeah, and then bundled it with the deluxe edition of the game, along with the Siemens Vectron and Flying Scotsman. The Siemens Vectron runs on this route, S-Bahn-Vorarlberg, and also Schnellfahrstrecke Kassel to Würzburg, which is one of the Train Sim World 3, which is one of Train Sim World 3's core routes. If you happen to have that route, the Vectron will layer onto that as well. Okay. So where we go? So, oh, we're coming up to the bypass. So where the bypass line comes off. Oh wow, we're getting shifted over rather abruptly. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. Okay, increasing speed to 120. Another problem I have with this route is the speed at which you get shifted from track to track is just insanely quick and seems much faster than you would realistically be shunted over. Alright, here we go. And now we're on to the main line, and we could go up to 160. Goes to Neustadt in 10 kilometers. Ooh, 160 is in. And we could go up to, and this train possesses the capability to go up to 160, unlike its predecessor, the Talent 1 that you get on S-Bahn-Vorarlberg, which can only go up to 140. Let's get the camera out. Alright, come on. Get ahead. And for a suburban commuter train, this is almost lightning speed. For reference, this section is actually the fastest that you could go on this line. What's that over there? That looks to me like another 146. Yes, it is. Farther to go. Wait a second. Was that? No, it wasn't missing OHLE. Because this route, before it got this upgrade, was notorious for having missing OHLE. I like how this route looks in the autumn with these nice trees. We're actually beginning to get into Dresden. Are we beginning to get into Dresden proper? Yes, we are. Where does that branch line go? Oh, it's a bit of a shortcut route for freight trains. Okay. By the way, on this route, oh my word, expect stuttering if... Yay, there was a Vectron! Did you see that livery? That's the Deutsche Bahn I am a climate hero livery, which I think is my favorite livery for the Vectron. You can download it off the Creators Club, and I will be doing it in a video in a Vectron related video for this route. Come on, brake. I need to slow down now. Oh no. Even with maximum brake, I exceeded the speed limit by some margin, I'm afraid to say. Alright, 900 meters. Oh, and there's a 46 stops there. So here we go, round this rather sharp turn under the track to Dresden Airport. Back when this route was actually still a work in progress, Dovetail Games was claiming that they were going to add Dresden Airport, which would have been up here, but they reneged on that promise. Dresden Airport is somewhere up here, and they didn't add it. Like, come on, that's a... Alright, here we come. We are actually a minute early, once again. There's Dresden Neustadt. I've actually never stopped here before. I've just barreled through here in the Vectron. Gosh, you can barely see the stop marker. Oh, it's there. Okay. Alright, stop, please. Full brakes. There we go. Unlock the doors. I like the new lighting. Makes it look a whole lot nicer. Oh, there's a 143 with a passenger service. As you can tell, those are actually not the standard BR-143 sounds. I'm using a mod because the standard sounds are, to put it lightly, terrible. But with this mod, it actually sounds really nice. I want to hear the interior sounds for the door closing. So if I just go in here. Oh, that's nice. And the ambient noise changes as well. Did something just come through? Oh, there's another train pulling in. Oh, it's the 146 we saw at the last station. It's an S1 service to Bad Schandau. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's get this off. And let's get Tempomat on. Let's leave just a bit early just to make it more interesting. Tempomat. Here we go. Leaving slightly early, sorry passengers. Right. Here we go. Don't know what the next stop is. That's not helpful. There we go. Dresden Mitte in 1.3 kilometers, and to any German speakers who are watching this video, I sincerely apologize for my terrible German pronunciation. Oh, I should turn temper mat off. Temper mat's a nice function to have. Speed set is always helpful. And we're coming up to our stop already. There's another 143. You can see how busy this route is. It's just great. Here we go. So now we're coming into Dresden proper. What on earth is that? If any of you can tell me what this monstrosity of a building is, please tell me in the comments section. Because that building does not look good. It looks like something a Russian oligarch would have made, to be totally honest. Here we go. Alright. Alright. We've got Dresden Mitte, and so next stop after this one is Dresden Hauptbahnhof, which is the last stop of the day. Full brakes. Right. You can tell we're into... I wonder what this is over here. I hate permanent construction zones in Transit World. We're actually racing this 146. This is at Dresden Neustadt, and for some reason my frames are going so low. Did you see that? So if we come up here, where does this line go? Off to the right. That goes to somewhere in Germany. Then down here is Dresden. Shut left doors. Get the brakes off. It's not letting me turn the temper mat on. There we go. Oh, and there was a BR185 MRCE. Get up to 60. Sorry, passengers. Get you up to 60 because we've got a 60 limit coming up. What's that? That? Oh, there's a chimney over there. Right in the center of Dresden as well. Oof. Right, 1.6 kilometers to Dresden Hauptbahnhof, which is our last stop. So which platform are we coming in? Oh, we're coming in at one of the central platforms. I like the... Dresden is such a magnificent station. Like, the size of it is just amazing. Is that another station? There's so many... Wait a minute, if I go to the immediately froze, there we go. So, oh, this is Dresden Freiburger Straße, and then it's Dresden Hauptbahnhof down here. We've come, whoa. There's Meissen Treppistal over there. Grossenhain up here. Nuncrete Chemical Works. Oh, I forgot to mention the DVB BR363 diesel shunter. You can often see that around Nuncrete Chemical Works. Here, Rotorua, where a lot of the freight services originate from, and Riesa. Over here. Lots of branches. We're actually racing the freight train into Dresden, but he's going to get past. Okay, here we go. And here we go, coming down into Dresden. Look at this. Look at this, you come down this hill and then into Dresden itself. Look at this station! No wonder my frames are lagging. It's huge! For one thing, if you don't have a powerful PC, I do not have a powerful PC, by the way, the Dresden at rush hour will lag your computer a bit. Temper mat off. Okay, here we go, Dresden. Look at the size of this place, it's huge. Down to 20. Here we go, coming in on platform 10 into Dresden. Look at the size of it! It's huge! Sort of like half sort of like half 19th century, half modernist style. Go. Stop a bit before, just because I don't want to hit the buffers. Unlock the left doors. And that should be our service today. Complete, I think. Alright, shut the left doors. There we go. Takes a bit for the doors to close. The size of this place. It is actually genuinely gorgeous. I love Dresden Station. Okay. Platinum medal despite not using the safety systems. Okay. And on that note, it is time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.